Hi guys, welcome. It is week 3 of the Every Bit Counts challenge where we try to preserve something every day of the month during the month of August. I work full time, so I haven't hit every single day, but I've tried to do most of them, and I did catch up this weekend. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard Kentucky homestead. My name is Kim, and let me show you what I've been doing this past week. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today is peaches. These are quartered peaches that I canned up. Use water bath canning method for these. And I have to say there is absolutely nothing better than opening a can of these in January and having something that tastes like it just came off of the tree. Delicious. It came from a local farm and really easy water bath canning. Something everyone can do. Check out my peach video that I'll be posting. Super simple, super easy, and oh my goodness, delicious. Way cheaper than in the store, no preservatives, and they taste better, honestly. If you ever had canned fruit, this, I thought was like, oh, I'll try it last year. Amazing. Try it. You'll love it. So the next thing we did was Salsa, which came from Melissa K. Norris's Everything Worth Preserving. Awesome book. This I've made 2 years now. It's the fresh summer salsa. It is amazing. Fan favorite at work, fan favorite at home. Really good. You can control how hot it is by how many hot pepper seeds you put into it. This is minimal, but fresh tomatoes from my garden, fresh garlic from my garden, fresh peppers from the garden, and fresh onion from the garden. So I had to buy the cilantro because I didn't have enough outside, and the vinegar. But other than that, I grew all of this, just about. So awesome. It's marked, no ring. We don't want to store any canned goods with rings on them. So the next thing I did was pressure canning some beans. Now you could pop these in the Instant Pot, but I want to have some on the shelf that are ready to use so I don't have to go through that process. You can dump these, heat them up, they're ready to go. Also, if the power's out for any reason, you got shelf-stable food that you can just pop open and eat safe. So I'm going to be doing a variety of different beans as the weeks progress here, but trying to get some more of these on the shelf. Again, they're better quality than the store-bought ones. There's less preservatives in them. The only thing in here is water, salt, and pinto beans. So really good. And I got 5 jars of that. I had 7, but 2 didn't seal, so I made bean soup. It worked. So the next thing I worked on this week was finishing up the strawberry jam. I may have had this in last week's video, but I did 2 more water bath can runs with it. I had about 10 pounds of strawberries. I made 21 jars, half-pint jars of strawberry jam. I've already been eating this, and it is delicious. Again, super simple, strawberries, some pectin, some sugar. I'm going to use a low sugar pectin. So really good. Store it on the shelf. Also Christmas gifts, people. Think about it. The week would not be complete without more okra. This is a brand new half-gallon jar. I didn't have a whole lot of okra from the garden last year. I started it from direct seeding. This year I started it ahead of time, so it was really pretty good size when I put it out there. And I got probably about 12 plants, which is going to be too many probably, because it is still just cranking out okra. I'm picking 4 or 5, 6 every single day. So freeze dried this. It'll be good for soup, stews. It's a really good snack too. It's super crunchy. If you like fried okra, this tastes just like it without all of the grease, the breading, and the extra calorie. It is literally just okra. So yeah, I had a couple of onions that needed to be processed from my garden. They didn't store very well, and also a couple of leeks. So I ran these through the freeze dryer as well. And I've used this device to vacuum seal these. Works really well. I've used a couple others, or tried to use a couple others, and had more fails than I had actual seals. This has almost never failed, and it only did that because the lid wasn't on right. So highly recommend it. I will link it below. But we got some onions and leeks, freeze dried. This is a project that is still in process. I have a lot of beans, the drying beans still growing, but this is the first time I've grown them. And this is what I have so far. So I've got pinto beans, or I've got kidney beans, nearly beans. I'll put a list on the screen. There's some rattlesnake beans in here, painted pony beans, just a whole bunch of different ones. Really, really exciting. I mean, it's probably cheaper at this point to go ahead and buy a bag at Sam's, but it is pretty cool to know that you can grow your own beans and dry them. And then you just have a bigger variety, actually. If you look online for the seed companies, you can buy all kinds of different beans to dry. So this is really, really awesome. I'm excited about this. Plus, it's pretty. So another project that is in process is basil. This is another round of basil. I prefer to dry this to air dry. So this has been washed and then laid out to dry. It's only been here for a couple days. Did it 2 days ago. So it's in process of drying. Smells so good though. It'll be really, really good for pastas and other dishes. Something I've got to try later is making some pesto. I've not done that before. So the next time I harvest basil, I'm going to go ahead and do some pesto. So the final update is just a few more flowers I'm trying to dry. I've got some more Salsa, some straw flower. This is Millennium garlic. I've seen it listed as garlic and also as onion. I think it's kind of like the Romanesco, either it's broccoli or cauliflower. We're really not sure. But this is one of the flowers off of it. I'm going to plant one of these Millennium garlic. It's not, do not believe it's an edible plant, but it smells like onion and garlic. So I'm going to plant one of these in every one of my beds, the raised beds. I put one out in one of the beds near the squash, and that actually is doing pretty good. So I'm going to plant one of these plants in every single one of the raised beds to try to ward off the bag bugs and confuse them. And then I'm trying to dry some other flowers. Some of them not doing so good. Got some Salsa, got some Gomfrina, and Salvia. So again, I'm just trying to see what works and what doesn't work. So that is all for this update. Do check out my canning videos. I'm going to be posting one tomorrow for peach jam. Also, I'm doing strawberry jam, the pinto beans, the peaches, salsa, and more to come. I'm going to be doing some corn relish today and probably some crushed tomatoes. So keep an eye out, and I will see you next time. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.